Hello students, this is Akshita, your educator, and I welcome you all on the platform of Global Online. For CTET December 2023 examination, Global Online application has come up with a complete course. We'll be discussing the whole syllabus of the CTET examination. In today's lecture from Mathematics Paper 1 and Paper 2 section, I'll be teaching you topic named as Lines and Angles. This is the session number 12. Already two sessions from Lines and Angles have already been uploaded. Please do watch it before. And in this particular series of Mathematics Paper 1 and Paper 2, I'll be sharing you lots of concepts along with lots of practice of MCQs will be carried out in these sessions. At the same time, students, if you're targeting for the CTET December 2023 examination, for the Paper 1 and Paper 2 preparation, Global Online application has come up with a complete course where we'll be discussing the whole syllabus of the CTET examination. In this, you'll be provided with the following features. Full syllabus video lectures will be provided to you. In this video lectures, you can clear all your doubts as well as students. The educator will share you lots of tips and tricks in the classes itself so that you can solve the questions with 100% accuracy and confidence. Full syllabus notes will be provided to you in the form of PDF, which is again easily downloaded through your mobile phone as well. 50 plus mock tests will be provided to you. These mock tests are going to help you a lot in your preparation because this is used to check the preparation of yours as well as the question asked in the mock test can be replicated directly in your examination as well. Hence, this is very much important. Along with this, here you will be provided with the full syllabus MCQ PDF. Again, it is easily downloaded through the mobile phone. This MCQ PDF is designed as exam, keeping in mind the exam paper pattern, okay, the difficulty level, as well as the MCQs are most important and highly expected in your upcoming examination. Okay, so the fees for all the above features is rupees 3000 rupees. This particular fees is for the paper 1 and for the paper 2 for the compiled preparation of you guys. Okay, that is for the paper 1 as well as for the paper 2. And if you're targeting for the individual paper, any one of like paper 1 or paper 2, the course fees is 2000 each. Okay, you can contact us on this given WhatsApp number for further more details and for the enrollment of course. At the same time, you can download the Global Online application which is available on the Play Store as well. Okay, so without any further ado, let us start. Already I have explained you these are the questions based on the lines and angles. So few of the questions are without here options. Okay, these questions I have put intentionally so that let us check whether our concepts are clear or not. Okay, for that reason I have kept these questions without options. Okay, try to understand the question now. An angle is greater than 45 degree. Is its complementary angle greater than 45 degree, equal to 45 degree, or less than 45 degree? Okay, so we know what are the complementary angles. Okay, we know that the complementary angles add up together to give 90 degree. Okay, that is two complementary angles, sum of the two different angles is going to be 90 degree. We know this. Okay, so let us consider one angle to be theta. Let us consider the other angle that is given over here, and other angle be 90 degree minus theta. Why I have taken this? If we have considered one angle as theta, obviously the other angle will be 90 minus theta because we know the summation of both the angles is equal to 90 degree. Okay, now they have given us one angle that is equal to 45 degree, so I'll consider the theta's value is equal to 45 degree. So the other value that I'm going to get over here is 90 degree minus theta, that is equal to 45 degree. So I'll get the subtraction that is equal to 45 degree. Okay, so here theta is equal to 45 degree. Okay, and if theta is greater than 45 degree, the other angle cannot be 45 because here it is given that is it complementary angle greater than 45, equal to 45, or less than 45. Okay, so here the answer many students are going to give that the theta is equal to 45 degree, but this is the wrong. I'll tell you how to solve this particular question now, how to understand it. We know that the summation of the complementary angles is equal to 90 degree. Point number 1 to be noted. Point number 2, let the angles be theta and the other angle will be 90 minus theta. Okay, based on the given data in the question, if theta is equal to 45 degree, so the other angle will be equal to 90 minus 45 degree, that is equal to 45 degree. This is the basic knowledge we know now. Okay, so if, now let us just understand the cases. If theta is greater than 45 degree, if it is greater than 45 degree, the other angle cannot be 45. We know this because if one angle is 45, right now we have seen over here, if one angle is 45, the other angle will be also 45 degree, because we know the summation is equal to 90 degree. But if we consider a case where theta is greater than 45 degree, then the other angle cannot be 45. Okay, point number 1. Now consider theta is greater than 45. If theta is greater than 45, okay, we have to understand that if theta is greater than 45, or there cannot be 45. We know this, it should be less than 45 only. Okay, so other thing that you have to understand is if I multiply -1 on both sides. Why I'm multiplying it, you'll understand now. Okay, if I multiply -1 on both sides, what I'll get? Minus theta, okay, will be less than -45 degree. Understanding what I have done over here? We know theta is greater than 45. If I consider theta is greater than 45, if I start multiplying it by -1 on both the side, I'll get minus theta is less than -45. At the same time, if I add 90 degree on both sides, please try to understand the concept over here. Okay, so 90 degree minus theta, now it's already minus theta, so even if you do 90 degree plus minus theta, this is going to be 90 degree minus theta only, right? So yes, it is less than again 90 degree minus 45. Again I have added 90 degree only, I have not subtracted it. Okay, so I'll get here 90 degree minus theta is less than 45 degree. So therefore, if one angle is greater than 45, which we have considered over here, the other angle must be less than 45. This is the common thing, but how I have explained you what is the concept behind that, I hope you have got it. We know the summation is equal to 90 degree. We know if one angle is theta, that is equal to 45, the other angle is also going to be 45. Okay, so many students will consider that they are going to be equal. No, it is not equal, it is actually less. Why it is less? For that I have given an explanation over to you. That is, if theta is greater than 45, the other angle cannot be 45, it should be less than 45. Right, now consider theta is greater than 45 degree. If I have multiplied -1 on both the sides, so I'll get minus theta is less than -45 degree. Right, if I add 90 on both the sides, I'll get 90 minus theta is less than 90 degree minus 45 degree. This will give me 90 degree minus theta is less than 45 degree. So try to understand, the answer for this question is not equal to, it is actually less than. It is actually less than. Okay, so this was the answer for the given question. I hope you have got it. Moving on to the next concept again. What is the type of another angle of a linear pair if one of its angle is acute, one of its angle is obtuse, and one of its angle is right angle? Now, I'll teach you everything, but try to understand whatever the things I am writing over here is going to help you a lot. That is, if I consider the sum of angles is equal to 180 degree, then we know that if the angles are 180 degree, then they form the linear pair. They are linear pair. This is the only condition for linear pair we have already discussed in the previous class, right? For option number A, look here now. For the concept number A, if we subtract an acute angle, so we are going to subtract it from 180 degree only, right? If we subtract an acute angle, we know the acute angle are actually the angle less than 90 degree, right? So we are going to get the other angle. If we subtract acute angle, we know acute angle is less than 90 degree. If I subtract any acute angle from 180 degree, I am going to get the other angle greater than 90 degree, greater than 90 degree. Point number 1 to be noted. We know that the sum of the angles is 180 degree. Sum of the angles is 180 degree, it means they are forming the linear pair. And if I subtract an acute angle from that linear pair, I am going to get the other angle which is greater than 90 degree. Okay, so therefore we can conclude that if one of the angle is acute, then the other angle is going to be greater than 90 degree. It means the other angle is going to be obtuse angle. Okay, other angle is going to be obtuse. These types of questions are not asked in the examination. Basically, these are the theoretical, but I just want to clear the concept behind each and everything over here. Okay, so this was the point number 1. For option number B, or this is not the options, actually these are the questions, that is A beat, B beat and C beat in such a way. So I have explained you, if we subtract an acute angle, we are going to get the other angle that is equal to obtuse angle. If one of the angle is obtuse, the other angle that we are going to get here is acute now. Yes, if I'm right or wrong. Yes, we know that the summation of the angles of the linear angle is 180 degree. If I subtract any of the obtuse angle from that, it means I'm going to actually subtract an angle which is greater than 90 degree. Obtuse angle, it means greater than 90 degree, right? So if I subtract any one of the angle from the linear pair summation, that is 180 degree minus, if I do obtuse angle over here, I am going to get acute angle. I'm going to get acute angle. One of its angle is obtuse, then the other angle is obviously going to be the acute angle. Now C is important over here. If one of its angle is right angle, if I have explained you, then well and good. Now many students don't know what are the right angles. Right angle, it means the angle which is equal to 90 degree. Okay, if I subtract 90 degree from the summation of the linear pairs, that is 180 degree minus 90 degree, I'm going to get the other angle as equal to 90 degree, that is nothing but right angle only. Okay, it means from these 3 questions we have understood that if one of the angle is acute, the other is going to be obtuse. If one of the angle is obtuse, the other is going to be acute angle. If the summation, okay, we know the summation of the linear pair is equal to 180 degree, we can solve this whole question. Okay, so these types of questions are actually asked in paper 1, not in the paper 2. Okay, so try to understand these 2 things. Moving on to the next question now. In the figure, L is parallel with M and A line T intersects lines L and M. Matlab A line T intersects L and M at P and Q. Okay, find the summation or the sum of 2A plus B. Try to understand that there are 2 parallel lines over here, that is line L and line M, and one is the transverse over here, that is line T, which is intersecting line L at A, which is intersecting line M at point Q. Okay, this is actually intersecting at point P, this is intersecting at point Q. So line T is intersecting the parallel lines at P and Q respectively. Okay, so now let's try to solve the solution, or let's try to get the solution over here. Now given that L is parallel with M and T is the transversal. Okay, T is the transversal over here. The transversal, it means the line which is going to actually intersect these 2 parallel lines at 2 particular points. Okay, so now here from the figure, one thing we are understanding is a angle is mentioned that is equal to 132 degree. Okay, this is equal to 132 degree, and here I am going to explain you the concept of corresponding angles. What are corresponding angles? Look here. For corresponding angles, you have to understand that the 2 lines should be parallel with each other. One is the transversal. Okay, for example, this is one angle A, and this is the other angle B. Okay, so these 2 angles are said to be the corresponding angles. These are said to be corresponding angles. So in this given figure, 132 degree and A, these are corresponding angles. So if this is 132 degree, This is 132 degree. So angle A is also going to be 132 degree. These are said to be the corresponding angles, and the corresponding angles are always equal. Okay, that is angle A is equal to angle B. Now in this case, we know the value of angle A, that is equal to 132 degree. So the value of the other angle is also going to be 132 degree only. So based on this concept, this particular question has been given over here. I hope you have understood what are the corresponding angles now. Okay, so if given, let us consider, if given this to be B, okay, if given B is equal to 132 degree, then as per the corresponding angles, angle A is also going to be 132 degree. Okay, now we know the value of A, we know the value of B. We can put it into this particular given equation, that is equal to 2A plus B, that is equal to 2 into 132 degree plus 132 degree, that is equal to 2 2s are 4, 3 2s are 6, 2 1s are 2 plus 132 degree. The summation of both is going to be 396 degrees. So these are the type of questions that can be 100% asked in your examination, to check your concepts are clear whether or not. Okay, whether your concepts are clear or not, to check that this type of questions can be asked. So corresponding angles concept was not yet explained till today's lecture. I have explained it now in this particular question. Please make a note of it. Okay, moving on to the next question, students. In the given figure, AB is parallel with EF. Try to understand the figure first. Here AB, the line, look here now, this is the line AB which is a parallel with EF. This is the line EF. Let us consider this to be line EF. This is the line AB. Both the lines are parallel. Similarly, line ED is parallel with CB. This is the line ED which I am drawing over here. Yes, this is the line ED which is parallel with CB. This is the line CB, right? This is the line CB. And angle APE is mentioned. Angle APE, which is equal to 39 degrees, given over here. We have to find CQF. We have to find CQF over here. Now, everything will be explained. Point number 1 to be noted. Line ED is parallel to BC and AB is a transversal, if we know this. Okay. Line ED, let me just change the color of the pen over here. Line ED is parallel with line CB, and in this particular case AB is the transversal. The AB is going to be the transversal. So in this case, angle APE minus 39 degree, this will give me angle Q. AP is given is equal to 39 degree, right? So angle QBP will be equal to angle APE. Again, the concept of corresponding angles. Try to understand. I'll explain you it in detail. Now these two angles are parallel lines that we have mentioned over here. This line ED is parallel with line CB, and here this was the transversal. This was the transversal, that is line AB. So if QBP, look here, QBP, it means this angle is going to be correspondence with this angle, that is angle APE, right? So angle APE is correspondence with the angle QBP, that is called as, both the angles are called as corresponding angles. So based on this again concept, we are going to solve these questions. So if AP is equal to 39 degrees, so angle QBP will be also equal to 39 degree. Okay, now consider here, I'll just rub out few things. Now in case number 2, if we consider that AB is parallel with EF, case number 1 which is given in the question, AB is parallel with EF, AB is parallel with EF, and let us consider here the transversal is BC. BC is the transversal. This is the transversal. Okay, this is the transversal. So based on this transversal, angle FQB is equal to angle QBP. Now you may be asking, ma'am, these are not the corresponding angles. Look here, angle FQB, it means this angle, and the other angle is angle QBP, it means this angle. If we look here carefully, if we look at this particular diagram, this is such a way, this is the other angle and this is the other angle, right? Not this one, the inside one. Okay, this is angle FQB and this one is P on the other side. If I look here, I can clearly understand that these angles are exactly divided by this transversal. These are divided, or these are separated, segregated by this transversal, and these are on the opposite side. These are on the opposite side. That is, angle FQB is opposite to which one? Angle QBP. These are called as alternate interior angles. These are called as alternate interior angles. Angle FQB and angle QB and P. QB and P, not this one, sorry. This one. Angle QBP. These are actually alternate to each other. These are alternate to each other, right? And at the same time, they are interior. Interior, why these are said to be interior? Because these are inside of these parallel lines. So these are considered to be the interior or alternate interior angles. So write them, alternate interior angles. So always remember, the alternate interior angles are equal. Okay, so based on this concept, we are going to solve the remaining question. So till now we have understood two concepts. One is the corresponding angles, the other one is the alternate interior angles. So we know in the given figure, angle FQB is again going to be 39 degree. Why? Because we have find QBP is equal to 39. If QBP is 39, then FQB is also going to be 39. The other concept is of linear pair, where angle CQF, look at the figure please, angle CQF plus angle FQB is equal to 180 degree, because this is the linear pair. Linear pair of the angles. Okay, so this will give me angle CQF. We know the value of FQB, that is equal to 39. This will give me 180 degree minus 39 degree, that is equal to 141 degree, angle CQF. So angle CQF is going to be 141 degree. I have applied three concepts. One is of the corresponding angles, the second one is of the alternate interior angles, and third one is of the linear pair. I hope you are clear with all the three concepts given over here. Okay, moving on to the next question. Please do solve this question as an homework. Please take a screenshot of this. Okay, here there are the concept of vertically opposite angle given in the question. Okay, in tomorrow's lecture I'll be covering few more questions based again on this particular topic. Okay, so yes, these are going to help you a lot again for the geometry, paper 1 as well as paper 2. Such type of questions can be asked in the paper 1 as well as for the paper 2. Okay, so this was the end of today's session. Thank you for joining it. Please do mention the answer of this particular question in the comment section. Okay, so thank you for joining the session. Have a great day everyone. Bye.